only 3 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 5-2. The Boston Red Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 7-6. The Mariners got 18 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 11-3. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. The Minnesota Twins launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 6-4. The A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-3. The Mets racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona. The left fielder, Starling Marte.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Starling Marte goes down for the first out of the game. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte lays off 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1-2. Stepping into the box, Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Batting third, the second baseman.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun will reach out with one hand to make the Eduardo Escobar standing in. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Back up the middle and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And that misses, ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davis is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to Belt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. 1. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Robbie Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes for third. That's strike to throw down. Behind the runner to second. 0-2. Here it is.
That's the ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking.
And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
The center fielder, number 6.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Calhoun coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Calhoun, and that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Wilmer Flores.
Second baseman.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Ready now, Ketel Marte.
For Arizona, the center fielder, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch.
2
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The third baseman,
so one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Yastrzemski comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Two and 0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And it's fouled away. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Cole Calhoun is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Taken in by Longoria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. In now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Striding in once again, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line towards center field. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He popped out in his first trip. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
At the plate, Robbie Ray wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The bat, number 13.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Kevin Gossman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, who went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he fouls this one off. Gaussman leads off first with one away. Way outside. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Grounded to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Escobar.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1. Inside, ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He loses him on ball 4. Now batting, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Hit softly down the line at first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Our score remains 2-1. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sliced hard on the ground, reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Escobar waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, Ildemaro Vargas. Throw down to third. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Trevor Gott will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Crawford backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So stepping in, Starling Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Comes set, the 0-1. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is on the ground over to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So it's no run. Merrill Kelly is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Last half of the 7th here, settling in now, Jalen Davis. A fly out and a single for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here now's the pitcher, Trevor Gott. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he pops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order. They lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ketel Marte.
And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Carrasco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 run, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The next 3-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The next 3-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 2-0.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Josh Rojas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Fine work out of the San Francisco bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Giants on top, 2-1. Christian Walker on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Carson Kelly will also enter as he takes over at third base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now back. Let's hear that.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski as he sends it on the ground to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The first baseman, number 9.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's set and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is there. Let's see if they test it. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
In the air to center. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas is 2 for 3 thus far. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Merrill Kelly. The first pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Merrill Kelly is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High chopper towards first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. San Francisco led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kevin Gausman earns his first win of the season. Robbie Ray pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Reyes Maranta closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the San Francisco Giants took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-1. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-0. The Miami Marlins broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. The Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-0. The Cubs defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. The Kansas City Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-0. The Baltimore Orioles smacked 15 team hits as they pummeled the Yankees 8-1. The Rays beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-2. Kyle Seager was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the Mariners over the Red Sox 8-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.